Hi, welcome to the daily motivation and inspiration message. Okay, I know I'm a bit on the later side of this daily for today. I am here though. I had gotten caught up with a few responsibilities. I'm sure you understand. Now, here we go. We're going to go ahead and do your daily positive power thought cards with Louise Hay. We'll start off with that one. Okay? As always, this is a timeless, so it's meant for whenever you find this. Hi! This is a timeless, so it's meant for whenever you find this, and we're just going to take a look at what your day is going to be, the next 24 hours will be holding. And I am clairaudient. I do receive different channeled messages. I will just speak about them as I receive them, and let's get started. Good morning, Deepak. Okay, I'm seeing a man that's standing on a border. It's a border of two countries. And this is talking about being on the fence with something. I want to say being on the fence with something. I'll do another shuffle. It's being on the fence with something. And his arms are going out. It's like they're going out. Like that, like a T, right? And he's like kind of like it's like it's talking about like it's a defensiveness of being on the fence about something. Hi, hey, cuz. Yeah, it's like feeling like you're on the defense about something, but you're on the defense on the fence. That's what it feels like. And I'm seeing pillars. So this means that it's like long standing. That makes sense because there's also the standing. I see like the people standing and I see the person in the middle standing. And I feel like there's a bunch of other people on each end of the border that are standing, and they're just standing watching the person. And the person's feeling defensive, not offensive, defensive. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. I feel like it's a fight. Some of you guys, it's a fight in your head about the way you were taught to be and the way other people are teaching you to be. So it's like you can be like, you know how like we're raised a certain way, right? And then being taught that there's another way to do things. And you're starting to embrace like change. You may not be doing things fully like how your parents did it, or you may not be doing things fully like someone else is teaching you right now, but you're definitely doing things in a different way than your parents did. And that is brave. Because I see that it's that person standing in between the borders, and it's a big deal because it's borders. It's borders. It's crossing borders. It's being divided by borders. It's the border line. Being on the border. in your mind. Like you're thinking like, okay, well, I think, maybe I'm not going to cross that line. I'm not going to cross that line and stuff like that. Like there's a very big sense of I draw a line, and then realizing that you don't have to, like, I feel like you guys don't have to make a choice, and you're making your new choices, your choices, like that. Hi. Yeah, it's like your choices. And defending your choices. It's defending your choices. Like, this is what I want to do. And that's, you know what, that's right. That's right, you guys. Like, don't let somebody, just because somebody does it this way and somebody else does it that way, doesn't mean you have to choose which way to do it. You do it your way. And you could do things with a little bit of so-and-so and a little bit of so-and-so. No, there's no rules of how to live your life. I'm saving a ribbon. It's a yellow ribbon. I think there's a significance in some culture. You guys can write it in the comments if you guys know about it. But I've heard of like a significance of something about a ribbon being tied to a tree. And I don't know what that significance is. It has something to do with, like, I think, like, if a loved one passed on, they tie a ribbon to the tree or something. Maybe it's a red ribbon or something. But I'm feeling something like that, like a symbol of the ribbon. When our hearts yearn for action and growth, we should care little about what society says is possible or prudent. Because the person feeling defensive and being in the middle of the border is like, I feel like that's you guys. And then you guys are like, kind of like, well, they're saying this over here and they're saying that over there. And this is like you going like, I don't know which way to go. And it's like that. It's like feeling like your back's against the wall, but your back's not against the wall. You're like, you're in the border. And it's a defensiveness, like, back off. Let me make my choice. And then when you're doing that, the reason why you're doing that is because your heart desires more. You're not getting what your heart desires from the current situation at hand. So you're going to always feel like you're on that cusp of, do I go this way or do I go that way? Because you haven't made the choice to do your thing. It's like that. I'm seeing a leather chair, but like the chair itself is not very significant. What's very significant about the chair is the way that they staple the leather to the chair, to the sideline of it. You know how they do it on, it's like, you know how they do it. It'll be like this. Like if they put it, it would be like like if it was like a corner like that. And then you see like the bolt, and it keeps the bolts keep the screws or whatever keep the leather on there. And to me, tough. It's like being tough. That's what I feel. Something about being tough. And I'm seeing razors. And I feel like with razors and with the last one that I seen, it's talking about sharp and tough. Being quick-witted. Oh yeah, you're on the defense about something. to feel it. But that's okay. Non-duality. Okay, here we go. We got a non-duality here, okay? This is about not seeing things so black and white. That's why you're on the border in the gray. Because you can't choose which side to go on. Because you're not fully that side, not fully that side. You're yourself. And you're feeling a little more against the wall. I feel like you're being, honestly, I'm just going to be honest and just say it, okay? I feel like you're against the wall because other people want to pressure you to live in their image of who you are. See? There's glasses here too. And the cheeks looking like that redness, to me, it feels like it makes you kind of pissed off. Like, okay, but back off because that's not me. It's like that. And I see the man walking down the border. He's still staying on the border and he's walking. He's not choosing a side. He's just walking on the border and he has a backpack on. Like motherfucker, I'm still going to be on this freaking border. I'm going to stay on the border. This is where I'm at. This is my spot. I can stay right here if I want. And I can just walk along the border. Who tells me I have to choose a country? It's like that. But I feel like it's very symbolic. I mean, some of you maybe you may have family who's making you choose to go to another country and you want to stay in a country, or you may want to go to a country and your family wants you to stay in a country. But I feel like a lot of you guys, it doesn't have to do with countries at all. It has to do with the way you were brought up. And like, if that, you know, like, it's a way that you carry yourself. It's your character. It's your character. It's your character. So within the next 24 hours, there's a test of character. Don't fight, because the lesson's about non-duality. It's about not choosing a side, because you're still walking on the border in my vision, and you have your bag. So it's kind of like the bag. Yeah, the bag is all of your other characteristics. It's you. It's you. So don't let other people, like, their influence, because it's not going to change your heart. You can't change your heart. What you desire is what you desire. What you don't desire is what you don't desire. You cannot change your heart. But what you can do is honor your heart or not honor your heart. That's the only thing we really have control over. And that's why you should care a little about what society says is possible. Possible. That means someone might come up to you and go, well, you know, these are your choices because the other any other choice that you make is not possible. This is what's possible. And they're giving you your life choices, or they're giving you choices like if you have to check a box when you don't have to check a box. You really don't. You could do whatever you want. Like, you could just throw it and say, I'm not taking no freaking test. It's like that. But it's saying do that, but do it. I would do it like, because this is non-duality. So you do it. Watch your words. I was just like, I felt that one. Watch your words. Watch your words. That one came in heavy. That one came in real heavy. It's watch your words. If I were you, some of you guys, just kind of like, I even see a woman in a mirror and looking at herself in a mirror, and she has another mirror. It's so weird. It's like she's looking at a mirror, like she has a mirror behind her and then a mirror in front of her so she could look at herself on all angles. So I'm feeling like this is, look at the situation from all angles of how it's going to reflect on you. How you reflect like out to others, what you look like when you're going to say something. Try not to fight it and just agree to disagree or something like along those lines. Along those lines, and you're going along the borderline. Yeah, oh, stay in line too. Ooh, because when I was said borderlines, I looked back down. I touched the line on here. There's a line on here. And I could feel it. It's like, stay in line. Stay in line. Stay in your own lane. You could even say that to somebody, but try to find a nice way to say it, I guess. Non-duality, you guys. Non-duality, non-duality. And remember, whatever is in your heart, you gotta honor that above all, because no one else will honor it. Just being honest, just being straight up, no one will honor your heart like you. It's your responsibility to do that. All right then, you guys, thank you for joining me here for your 24, and I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow around 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you guys got a really good message out of this. Just think about it all throughout your day, tomorrow, tonight, because it starts right now. It's 24 hours. So just if you encounter some testing moments, remember non-duality. Try to even remember it in your head. Like, just kind of look at it so you could kind of get an idea. Screenshot it. I'll leave it there for like a second so you can screenshot it, and then like you guys can totally just think about that card. Think about non-duality. Okay? All right then, you guys. Love you guys. Take care.